Hey, do you know the number one challenge that many entrepreneurs and small business owners face when it comes to promoting their goods and services at a trade show, an exhibition, even a conference? Think about what you believe or what you would consider to be the major challenges. I'm Troy Holder, marketing trainer and coach. And today I will be sharing with you some of the major challenges that many individuals and small business owners and entrepreneurs face when it comes to promoting their goods and offers. And I will also be sharing with you practical marketing strategies to overcome such. Wow, it's another beautiful weekend. I am in lovely Barbados. I'm in the Caribbean. I am in Queensport. This is home to one of Barbados's largest exhibitions. The ideal place that I thought I should come to be able to record this video to share with you strategies in terms of how you can enhance your trade show, your exhibition, and your conference marketing to make sure that it is ideal for you, to make sure that you can actually attract the kind of people you want so that you can get the kind of results that you need. So here's what I've found after over 25 years being involved in marketing, that the number one challenge that many individuals face when it comes to promoting trade shows and marketing in exhibitions and even flea markets. Yes, even flea markets. Here's the number one challenge, and this is it. Too many exhibitors are heavily dependent on the event organizers to bring customers to their booth, to their table, to their stall, to their tent. And that is a major error. That is where so many people miss opportunities to be able to gain business, to be able to get additional sales. Now, since we recognize that we cannot or we should not depend solely on the event organizers to bring persons to our booth or stall or tent, then what is the major solution? Hey, the major solution is this. You need to actively be involved in attracting persons to your booth, your stall, your tent, so that you are well aware of who's going to be there and what they're going to be looking for and what to serve them. So, hey, you're probably scratching your head at this time asking yourself, how can I actually go about getting persons to come to my booth, my stall, my tent, or my table? Because ultimately, you need to know why you are there. And this is the first question that each person, team, company needs to be clear on. We all need to ask this question. And we all need to give an answer to this question. Why are we at this exhibition in the very first place? What do you want to achieve? And for those of you who are preparing and actively preparing for your next exhibition, I want you to be clearly thinking about the goal for being at the exhibition, being at the trade show, being at the flea market, wherever you are promoting your product. You need to be clear. Why am I here? I'm going to pause so that you can take some time, and if you have not clearly articulate your goals for being at the particular event, now is a good time. And oops, if the event is happening next week, but you know what you need to do. You need to clearly articulate your reason for being there. And for those who may be struggling to find a reason, some of the primary reasons that individuals and organizations would attend trade shows and exhibitions are these. One, they want to gain additional business by attracting new customers. Two, they want to create new awareness for their product or the company. Or they want to sample a product service so that they can get feedback, so that they are in a position to make tweaks and make it better. Or in some rare cases, they want to have a spy on what the competitors are doing. They want to be able to feel and know and get a close-up look in terms of what competitors are doing. And in some cases, some individuals, some companies just want to continue to let persons know, their customers and prospects know, that they are still in business. So here, those are some of the reasons an organization, a team may attend a trade show or a exhibition. So, like I said, you want to pause this video right here and ensure that you are clear as to why you're attending the event. Okay, so you're back. Congratulations to each of you who finally have identified why you're attending this event, why you want to be at the exhibition, and you're clearly articulated. You've shared it with your team. Everyone is all on board. So now we get back to our original issue in terms of, oops, how do we get persons to come and visit our booth, our table, our tent, or exhibit? Because at the end of the day, I am hoping that in alignment with your objective is people coming to visit, correct? Beautiful. Okay, so take note. There are three primary areas of planning that you need to take into consideration to be successful at your next trade show or your exhibit, flea market, for those who go to flea markets. And here are the three areas I want you to take into serious consideration. The very first one is your pre-show planning. Yes. Did he say show? Yes, he said show. I want you to start to think of your exhibition experience as a show time. Yes, so you have pre-show, show time, post-show. So the first area is the pre-show. This is the planning before the big day. Yes, this is where we want to ensure that all that we need to do before the exhibition is open is done. So, hey, remember we were trying to get persons to come visit our show? So you need to start actively encouraging persons to come and visit your show. And we have the very popular social media. So I know a lot of you young people, you are on Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. Okay, no, I'm not going to dance for you. But I want you to start to use your social media platforms to start inviting your friends, your family, and individuals, especially individuals who this product, the service, the goods you're offering is a good match for. Those who would want it, like it, need it, desire it. Those who will find it interesting. Those who would want to know more about what you're doing. That is one of the key things you need to do in your pre-show. So get on social media and start to share the good news. So what news should I be sharing? You want to share news like when the event is going to be, exactly where you're going to be located, what time is it, is it admission fee or is it free? Okay, is it for kids, adults, couples, elderly? Who's it ideally for? You want to share all of this information and not depend on the event organizers to be the one sharing this event for you. As a matter of fact, you want to send special invitations to those individuals that you really want to come and see what you have on display. Whether it's just for show or for show and tell or show and sell. Because we ultimately want to make sure that our exhibition and our experience are all very successful. Am I making sense to you? Are you making notes? I hope you are making that list, checking it twice. It's not Christmas yet, but hey, even those who are naughty and nice, we want to ensure that as long as they have a need, a want, or a desire for what we are offering, we want to invite them to come and to view or exhibit. So that is all part of your pre-show. But there's another element of your pre-show that you need to ensure is correct. Now, I often say to individuals, your show is not a place for your friends and family to hang out. It's a place of business. So those who are coming to your booth must be coming to do business. So please invite your friends, but do not encourage them to hang around your booth because it's going to make your booth look crowded, and those who are interested may assume that already you're very busy and you want to have time for them. Where in truth and in fact, what is really happening is that your friends and family who are just alignment by your booth are robbing you of opportunities to get a sale, to get some more interest, to allow others to know more about you. I'm kind of excited here as I'm sharing here. The sun is in my eyes, but I definitely need to get this information to you. So remember, invite persons. 1, 2, your booth is not a place to line, it's a place for business. Okay? But there's even more that I want you to take into consideration. The team. Your team should be well organized. Make sure you get a good night rest. Make sure that everyone knows exactly what they have to do. And it's normally good to have backups because life happens. People get involved in different things. Sometimes people are not, everyone on the team may not be as committed. Unfortunately, this is reality. There's something called the 80-20 rule, Pareto's law. And it says, and the reality is it is a high probability that 20% of your team may not be pulling their weight. And it's not always a case where they don't want to. They just may not be as interested or passionate about the project as you are. Or there may be some other distractions. We're not going to get involved in that. But please do ensure that everyone knows exactly what they have to do, when they have to do it. And the fourth thing I want to tell you about the pre-show is to ensure that there is a manager for the event. Yes, there is someone who addresses the issues. There's someone who addresses the challenges, because things will go wrong. Yes, things go wrong at exhibitions. Sometimes people are not sure what to do. There are cancellations. Maybe the table that you were expecting didn't show. All of these are things that can happen. But what do? Do you give up? No. You ensure, and that's the role of the event manager, that things run smoothly and you are able to, hey, have a wonderful show. That's all about the pre-planning and the pre-show element. I'll be right back when I'll share with you what happens at showtime. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Troy Holder here, marketing trainer and marketing coach. Wow, welcome back. Troy Holder here again, your favorite marketing trainer, marketing coach. And now we're going to be speaking about the second element of trade show planning, and that is showtime. Yes, we already spoke about what you're supposed to be doing pre-show. Now it is showtime. This is when the event is on. It's game time. The curtains are pulled. The music is playing, if there's music, but it's now show time. There's no time to turn back. There's no time to cancel. It is on. And you have to be on. You have to have your game on. You have to put your best face on. You need to show your very best as what you have to offer. Not just in terms of your product or your service, but also customer service. So you want to make sure that those who are coming to your booth, your tent, your table, that your exhibit, that they're going to engage with individuals who are warm and friendly, yet professional, who are knowledgeable, who are prepared to share what is on display. Are you ready for showtime? Remember, you don't want to have your booth cluttered. You want to ensure that everyone on your team had a good night rest. So wherever it's possible, avoid running around the last minute, because you're going to be tired, and tired people get frustrated easily, and frustrated people lash out. And people who lash out because your business is to lose sales and opportunities. So make sure everyone have a good night rest. Make sure people know exactly when they have to turn up. Make sure everyone is on board. And please, never make the mistake of leaving someone in the booth alone who's not knowledgeable about the product, the service, the company, the business, the offer, the opportunity. Because that makes you look rather unprofessional and will cause you to lose out on some very good opportunities. So be very mindful of that. But it doesn't end there. You're there to do what? Are you there to sell, to promote? Are you there to create awareness of a particular situation, an interest, a situation, a cause? Remember the reason why you're there. This is where you now are going to implement all of your game day strategies. So this is not time to do drills. This is not time to be practicing. This is time when your game is on. Yes, you got me? So I want you to start engaging persons. Don't just sit behind the table or the booth and just sit waiting for people to come to you. Start engaging individuals. Invite persons to come and to see what you have. As a matter of fact, I often say that tables and chairs and those stuff create barriers. So if you can have persons who are comfortable standing in front of the booth, I know that sometimes they always may be long. So I'm not saying stand in the booth indefinitely, but you want to stand in the booth. Look interesting. Look as though you are happy to be there, because people will read your body language. People will look at you and say, hey, this person look as though they're happy doing what they're doing. Let's go and investigate a little closer. So encourage persons to come over. Do not make the habit, or the mistake rather, of just tossing a brochure in a person's hand, hoping that they will just take it and go ahead. You want people to come. Invite them to ask questions. Engage. So you want to connect. And here's the thing I want you to do. I want you to seriously consider this. On showtime, you want to connect with individuals. Invite persons to come to your booth. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's good if your team is large enough to have persons to walk around the exhibit, and especially to the tables and the booths and the exhibits of those who have associate products and encourage them to come visit yours. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing immoral or illegal about that. After all, you're inviting them to have an opportunity to view something that will, in many cases, enhance their life, sometimes in a big way, sometimes in a small way, but it's still enhancement. So you want to connect with individuals, but not only connect, but then you want to engage them, engage in conversation. Do not be afraid to ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. Ask some probing questions. Take, for instance, let's say that you were exhibiting smoothies, your new blended healthy allergen-free smoothie. Ask for a personal question. Okay, are you interested in a healthy lifestyle? Okay, what are your goals as it relates to your weight? Are you trying to gain weight, lose weight? Okay, ask questions like that. What does a fit you look like? I mean, if you could have the ideal body, what would it be like? Have you been an athlete? Were you an athlete in school? Were you a runner, a jumper, a cycler? But ask questions to find out more about the person's lifestyle. Because when we buy things, we are buying things to either one, help us to enhance our pleasure, better lifestyle, or reduce pain or the risk of pain, to ensure that we remain healthy, happier, safer, and have the persons that we love around us even more. Hey, so you ask questions. Right? So that is how you engage. But not only are you want to engage, you also want to inform. Yes, you want to provide persons with information. So please ensure that whatever it is that you're offering, that there's someone, as a matter of fact, 2 or 3 persons who are very well aware, who are informed, not only as to what your offer does, but the benefits. So hey, you may be selling sweets. Okay, we all know the joy of sweets. Good, a sugar rush. And we know the benefit of a sugar rush. Maybe if you're a parent, then they don't want our kids to have sugar rush. But you know the benefits. And I want to share the benefits. What is like, what happens in the individual's life after they've consumed your product. And when I say product, I mean a good or service. Something you can touch or something you just experience. So you need to be able to share that. So I want you to connect. I want you to engage, inform, but also think about entertainment. Now, I'm not talking about dancing. I'm not talking about TikToking. No, am I just talking about, singing if you can't sing. Like me, I can sing. But entertainment, I mean, what can you do in your booth that would be memorable, that will reduce the barriers, will cause people to be a little more relaxed? That's why we like entertainment. That's why we all like a good party, a good sound, a good movie, because it allows us to be able to get away from the real hustle and bustle. But hey, if you're a kid, your hustle and bustle is just all about which game I'm going to play, which TikTok I'm going to record. Oh, and oops, it's exam, so we have homework to do. but you understand what I mean. Can you have a game? Can you have music if you can allow to play music? And I'm talking about game or music or even a video that is funny, a humorous way to present your offer. Sometimes that is ideal. And I'll be the first to tell you, not all offers are ideal to be shared in a very humorous way, but many are. So I want you to think in terms of entertainment. How can I entertain the person? I mean, what about the personalities? Do you have a really jovial person in your on your team? Someone who really loves to connect with people. Someone who's not afraid to speak to individuals. Who will walk up to a stranger and strike up a conversation. Do you have someone like that on your team? Houston. Yeah. Don't think of them as being pushy or think of them as being always want to be noticed or seeking attention. Use the person's ability, the skills, to be able to entertain individuals. So yes, I want you to connect, engage, inform, entertain. But there's a 5th area. It's called convert. Correct. I want you to convert the persons from just being visitors, viewers, to consumers, customers. Now, you remember I asked you why you were attending? This is where you know when conversion takes place. When you're able to have the persons who are visiting your booth, your stall, your table, your tent, take the action that you want them to take based on the reason you were attending in the very first place. So, do you want to get a sale? Do you want to get feedback on the product? Do you want persons to sign up to be a part of your cause? Hey, that is what is called conversion. When you get a person to not only just visit, because visitors are okay, but what we ultimately want is for that person, that team, individuals, couples, whoever they are that are visiting our booth or table or tent, to take the action that we want them to take. When this happens, you know you're on your way to having a successful trade show or exhibition, because you're getting what you came there for. So there's one other area in planning that I want you to take into consideration. So don't go anywhere, but you can take heed, think about how you can connect, how you can engage, how you can inform, entertain, and convert. And I'll be right back to share with you the third and the final area, three, that you have to take into consideration if you're planning for a successful trade show, flea market, exhibition, event. I'm Troy Holder, marketing trainer, marketing coach. I'll be right back with you. Take care. We are now back to the third and final area of effective planning when it comes to maximizing your trade show, your exhibition. And we talked so far about the pre-show element. We've spoken about the show time. And unfortunately, for many organizations and teams, the planning, the event finishes when the show is over. And that is a major error, because it should not be over when the show is over. There is now the post-show. Yes, after the show, we need to do some evaluation. And this is where I want you to put on your thinking caps, and I want you to be preparing questions even before you get to that meeting. Was the show successful? Okay, what was the best part about the show? What was the worst part about the show? What elements could we have done better? What were the lessons we learned? And who do we need to thank? Because hey, in any event that you're putting on, any show that you are attending as an exhibitor, there are going to be persons who are not a part of your team who will render assistance. Maybe it was a sponsor, maybe it was a supporter, a teacher, a family member, a member of corporate Barbados or an organization that would help you. And in this case, we know who the organization that is helping us. You want to say thank you, and you want to say in a very, not only casual, but a very formal way. I often encourage persons, write a letter. Send a letter saying thank you. In some cases, you may want to send a token of appreciation. And oftentimes, your own product may be a very good token of appreciation if the persons you want to thank do match the profile of those that you are servicing. So take into consideration all the things that you need to do to ensure that you can have a better showing the next time you are having an exhibition. Start thinking in terms of what other ways can we promote our product, what other exhibitions, whatever trade shows can we take advantage of. Maybe it's a time to take on a much larger event where you can have a greater commercial presence. And oh, by the way, don't forget those on social media. You want to share with those on social media what had happened at the show. You want to share with them if there was a prize that you were offering, who the prize winners are, and you want to have a photograph because you want transparency. You want persons to know, hey, not only was there a prize, it was a real prize and someone won the prize. And then that's another way for you to be able to promote your offer, promote your business, promote your company, promote your team. This is all part of the post-show activity. It's also a good time to be able to sit down and reflect as a team now, privately, and celebrate your successes. Yes, there's some things that may have gone wrong. There may be some persons who didn't always pull their weight, didn't always do what they were supposed to do. But hey, you're a team and you had some successes. So celebrate together as a team. One of the things about celebrating small victories, it prepares you and gets you into the habit of celebrating even large victories. So I trust this information has been helpful to you, that you are actively planning your pre-show, you're getting ready for showtime, and you understand the importance of the post-show planning so that you can have an effective experience at your next trade show, exhibition, even your flea market. I'm Troy Holder, your favorite marketing trainer, marketing coach, and it was indeed a pleasure for me to share this information with you. Because ultimately, I want to empower and inspire you to do all that you've been called to do so that you can be all that you have been called to be. I also want to say a special thank you to the Barbados Entrepreneurial Foundation and Celeste Frost and her team for doing such a fantastic job. Now, remember individuals, remember participants, you have an opportunity to learn about the fundamentals of business at a cost that you don't have to pay. Someone else is paying it forward so that you are having the opportunity to learn. So continue to make yourself proud, make your family proud, make the Barbados Entrepreneurial Foundation proud, and make your nation proud. I'm Troy Holder. Have yourself a totally successful trade show experience. Take care for now. Bye-bye from Queensport, Barbados. I'm Troy Holder. Take care. Be good. Bye.